per game. Grant Chardonnay, 6'4" sophomore, averaging 17.6. Ariel Council, 6'3" senior, averaging 10.1. Jaron Sue, 6'2" sophomore, averaging 10.6. And Bennett Klish, 6'3" senior, averaging 3.2 points per game. SPASH coached by John Kroll. The Panthers 4-5 overall and 2-1 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Starting for Marshfield tonight, Luke Lemoyne, 6'5" senior, averaging 11.4 points per game. Braxton Kurth, 5'11" senior, averaging 6.8. Brooks Hinson, 6'1" sophomore, averaging 16.1. Marcus Neve, 6 foot senior, averaging 12.4. And Owen Hansen, 6'4" senior, averaging 10.8 points per game. Tigers coached by Chris Fisher, assisted by Brian Favert and Jake Shepler. The Tigers are 7-4 overall and 3-0 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Wisconsin Valley Conference boys basketball standings as of this evening. Marshfield in first place at 3-0. DC Everest 3-1. Stevens Point 2-1. Wausau East 2-2. Wisconsin Rapids and Merrill are both 1-2. Wausau West is 0-4. Marshfield in white, Stevens Point in black for this ball game at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Game 2 of our Wisconsin Valley Conference doubleheader here at the Fieldhouse this evening. Lemoyne and Chardonnay on the center jump to begin play. 1 inch to Marshfield. And the opening tip knocked around and goes to Stevens Point. Point on offense in front court to our left. Diekelman passes back out top to Chardonnay. Holds on Neve. Comes to the near side, gives to Council. He'll drive, stopped on the foul line by Hinson. Kicks it back outside again to Klish. Diekelman holds on the far side. Baseline Chardonnay drive, short jumper partially blocked and tipped outside to Hinson. Marshfield ball in front court to our right. Hinson near side, hands to Hansen in the corner. Backs in, gets inside, short jumper in the lane, banked in. Tough shot for Hansen in traffic, but Marshfield grabs a 2-0 lead. Backcourt pressure by Marshfield. Diekelman races to front court. Long lead pass to Klish in the near corner. Holds the ball now. Back outside, Chardonnay drives and gets bumped and fouled by Neve. First on Marcus and the first team foul. Play just underway. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Marshfield Tiger boys and Stevens Point meeting in this one. Point inbounding, baseline front court. Pass comes near side to Cease. A three-pointer from the corner is missed. Tipped outside and claimed by Council. Point retains possession. Council holds at the far hash mark. Drives on Hinson, goes all the way underneath. Kicks it back outside. Here's a long shot on the way by Cease. Missed. Long rebound to Neve. Tigers on the run out. Neve far side, hands to Kurth. Lemoyne top of the key, hands back to Kurth on the far wing. Point playing half court man to man. Kurth backs it out near the 10-second line for Marshfield. Lemoyne between the circles. Hands back to Neve on the near side. Starts to penetrate on Diekelman. Goes baseline to Lemoyne. Luke fakes the three. Passes downstairs. Hansen gets bumped and fouled before the shot. Point foul here. That's on Jaron Cease. His first team foul. Marshfield inbounding, baseline front court. Kurth, baseline to Hansen. Kicks to Lemoyne. He'll drive on Council, cut off. Near side, Lemoyne has it back. Now Hinson top of the key. Picked up by Council. Lemoyne gets it back. Spins along the baseline. Backs in. Kicks it back out to Kurth. Braxton in the lane. Backdoor feed to Lemoyne, who goes up and banks it in. Lemoyne from Kurth. Marshfield leads by 4. Backcourt pressure. Ball loose and stolen by Lemoyne. If he can save it, yes, he can. Stevens Point turnover near the timeline. Marshfield resets in front court to our right. Kurth out near the center line. Far side to Lemoyne. Picked up by Chardonnay. Near side, Hinson with it. He'll drive on Council, stopped on the foul line. Back out top, Kurth has it back. Holds it, far side, Hinson to the baseline. Short jumper up, around and out, and rebounded by Diekelman. Point to forecourt, trailing by 4. Council along the far sideline. Goes back out top of the circle with it. Heads for the far side off a screen from Klisch. Bounces baseline to Chardonnay. Backs in on Neve, leans in, one-hander on the way. It rolls around and falls in. Chardonnay scores it. Marshfield leads by 2. Tigers back in the attack zone. Kurth will cross on Cease. Bounces back out top to Lemoyne. Luke has an alley, drives the lane, kicks it back out to Hinson, but a foul called, I think, on Lemoyne, knocking down a man in the lane on a charge before that pass. Foul called on Luke Lemoyne, his first foul. Second team foul, Tigers' first turnover. Stevens Point makes a change and brings in 6'4" junior Noah Marshke, averaging 2.3 points per game. Marshfield with backcourt pressure. Diekelman crosses the timeline. Goes near side to Council, picked up by Hinson. Far side, Diekelman drives, hands to Marshke, cut off. Council gets it back on the near wing. Now Chardonnay top of the key, picked up by Neve. Hands near side, Council, can't take that lane area. Goes back outside again, Klisch with it. Baseline hits Marshke looking inside, nobody free down low. Here's Council on the near side. Pass downstairs to Chardonnay, turnaround jumper up and in. One-hander by Chardonnay for 2. And we're deadlocked at 4. Marshfield on the attack. Neve on the far side, kicks out baseline to Hanson. Owen top of the key, gives to Hinson. Gets a screen, starts to drive. Hands back to Lemoyne. Luke down the lane, kicks out to Neve. Marcus fakes the 3, he'll back it out. Baseline Hinson, Brooks for 3 on the way, and it rims out of there. Rebound pulled in by Marshke. Stevens Point looking for their first lead. Diekelman crosses the timeline. Hands to Council the far hash mark. Point sets in front court to our left. Klisch on the near side. Holds it, bounces high post to Chardonnay. Facing a double team, hands back to Klisch, he can't penetrate. Gives to Marshke on the wing. Now Council back out top on the cut inside to Klisch. He'll turn and walk with the ball. Point second turnover. 13:30 left in the first half. We're deadlocked at 4. Marshfield inbounding, baseline backcourt, no pressure here from Stevens Point. Noah Marshke walks it across the timeline, picked up by Ariel Council. Hinson near side to Lemoyne. Luke goes baseline, cut off, gives to Neve. Shot by Marcus from the wing is missed and pulled in by Council. Hands to Diekelman. Council gets it right back. Crossing the timeline for Stevens Point. Council gets a screen on the far side from Klisch. Now bounces baseline to Chardonnay, but the ball kicked down the floor by Neve out of bounds to Stevens Point. 13:05 remaining. First half, we're deadlocked at 4. Point inbounding at quarter court. Klisch will toss in backcourt to Diekelman. And he'll recross for SPASH. Far side Council outside the arc on the drive. Baseline, here's a 3 by Marshke on the way. Kicks out long to Neve. Marshall racing to front court. Kurth on the far side, goes baseline, gets bumped and fouled by Chardonnay. First foul on Chardonnay, the second Stevens Point team foul. Marshfield inbounding, baseline front court, we're tied at 4, still early first half. Kurth will throw it in. Looking, and there is a hold on the inbound play, and a Stevens Point foul. And that's on Marshke. First on Noah Marshke, the third team foul. Tigers get to inbound again, baseline front court. Again, Kurth will throw it in. Downstairs to Hanson, turns one-hander by Owen on the way, and it rolls out, but fouled on the shot. And that call also on Marshke. Second on Marshke, fourth team foul. So movement on the point bench. Jaron Cease will come back in momentarily. Owen Hanson shooting 81% on the foul line. Line right for 2 for Marshfield. 0 set. And his first attempt is no good. 12:44 remaining, first half. Marshfield and Stevens Point tied at 4. Cease comes back in for Marshke. Hansen with a second free throw. Owen sets himself and shoots, and this one is good. And Marshfield again leads by 1. Applying some backcourt pressure. Council comes in and backcourt to Diekelman. Starts out on Kurth. Crossing the timeline, near side to Chardonnay, to the foul line. Turns, leans in, off-balance shot missed, but fouled by Neve. That'll be a second foul now on Marcus Neve of Marshfield. Third team foul, and Grant Chardonnay, a sophomore. He played quarterback for the SPASH football team. Foul line left, shooting 2. First shot is up and in. 12:33 remaining, first half. Marshfield and Stevens Point tied at 5. Second shot is up and in. And Stevens Point has a 1-point lead, their first lead of the ball game. Marshfield on offense in front court to our right. Henson out front. Near side to Henson. Bounces downstairs to Neve. Marcus on the post up. Kicks out to Henson for a three-point try, and he hits it. Brooks Henson with his 32nd three-point shot this year. Marshfield goes back up by 2. Applying backcourt pressure. Council racing to front court. Driving down the lane all the way. His shot blocked. Knocked a man down, and Marshfield may get a charging call here. It looks like they will. Call is on Ariel Council of Stevens Point, his first and the 5th team foul. Tigers bring in Landon Lee, 5'8" sophomore, averaging 3.2 points per game, and Kurth is out. 12:08 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads Stevens Point 8-6. Tiger ball in front court to our right. Henson out front hits Lemoyne. Luke can't drive. Baseline to Sam Meverden, who's also in the ball game. Lemoyne back out front. Swings to Henson. In the lane, short jumper is missed and pulled in by Chardonnay. Here's Stevens Point back to front court, down by 2. Out top, Council with it. Council holds on the far wing. Backs it out. Near side, Council, a three-point try. Rims out of there. Lemoyne collects the rebound, but steps on the baseline and out of bounds. Stevens Point inbounding, baseline front court. Chardonnay on the far wing. And here's an offensive foul away from the ball. Looks like Council elbowing Henson down low. Second foul on Ariel Council. 6th team foul. Marshfield leads 8-6, 11:23 remaining in the first half. Tigers on offense in front court to our right. Henson crossing the timeline, picked up by Diekelman. Meverden out top. Floats it far side for Neve. Marcus picked up by Council. Starts to drive, cut off, and I think Council may have held him. That might be a third foul on Council. See what we got here. That is the call. 3 fouls on Ariel Council, all in a short period of time. 7th team foul. So Noah Marshke has 2 fouls to come back in. And Council will leave. Tigers now are in the 1-1, so Marcus Neve gets free throws. Foul line left. Marcus shooting 79% on the foul line. 1-1 for Marcus Neve. Foul line left. First shot by Marcus is away, around and in. 11:08 remaining. First half, Tigers lead 9-6. Neve with a second free throw, no good. Ball in the corner, tracked down by Marshke. Point back up the floor, Diekelman crossing the timeline. Marshke on the far sideline, defense by Meverden. 2 big, strong guys there. Baseline Chardonnay turns on Neve, backs in. Down low, he's stopped. Facing a double team now. Needs some help. Meverden slaps it loose on the floor. Chardonnay gets it back, leans in, one-hander up and missed. But a foul called, I think, on Chardonnay. in that scramble. Well, they may have called 3 seconds. Let's see what they did here. Looks like that is the call. 3 seconds on Stevens Point. Marshfield rushing back to front court. Neve holds the top of the circle. He'll penetrate back in, kick it back outside, and Marcus fouled as he went up for the shot. And a Stevens Point foul called here. That's on Chardonnay. That's 2 on Chardonnay. 8th team foul. So Stevens Point's top scorer. Chardonnay has 2 fouls. Marcus Neve back on the free throw line. And he'll shoot free throws line right. The first shot good. 10:38 remaining. First half. Marshfield leads 10-6. Second free throw for Marcus Neve. This shot is also good. Braxton Kurth back in for Marshfield, and Marcus will leave. Marcus does have 2 fouls. Tigers by 5, Marshfield's biggest lead. Marshfield applying some backcourt pressure. Stevens Point inbounding in backcourt. Inbound pass comes to Chardonnay, double teamed, hands back to Klisch. He'll cross the timeline with a breakout. Hands to Marshke, who drives and scores. Stevens Point breaks the press for an easy 2. They're back to within 3. Marshfield on offense. Hinson to the near side. Slap loose, gets it back. Lemoyne top of the circle. Penetrates, leans in, cut off. Baseline to Kurth. Braxton pulls up without the shot. Now Hinson top of the circle. Penetrates, gets inside. Off balance shot, partially blocked. And a tie ball call. They're going to call a tie ball. Diekelman got his hand on top of the basketball on the block shot. Possession stays with Marshfield. Tigers inbound. Baseline front court. Kurth will throw it in. Down low, Lemoyne, short jumper off the glass and in. Lemoyne scores off the inbound pass. Tigers back up by 5. 10 minutes to play in the first half. Point on offense. Chardonnay will cross on Meverden. Tough assignment there for Sam. Now Diekelman takes over out near the 10-second line, picked up by Lee. Near side, Klisch with it. Holds outside the arc. Back out front again to Cease. He can't drive. Marshke near side to the free throw line, turned away. Diekelman swings back far side. Chardonnay on the foul line, leans in, no shot. It's back in the corner. He'll take a 3-point try. It rims out of there. Tipped around to Lemoyne. Marshfield to forecourt. Kurth holds on the near wing and walk with the ball. Braxton turns the ball over. Marshfield's second turnover. Point inbounding, a 3-quarter court, down by 5. 9:25 left before halftime. And we may have a hold on the inbound play. I think we do. Call here on Landon Lee of Marshfield. First foul on Landon, the 4th team foul. Point again inbounding, baseline front court, or sideline back court. Chardonnay racing to front court on Meverden. Holds on the far wing, gives back outside to Diekelman to the baseline. Can't back in on Lee. Back outside Chardonnay down the lane, one-hander up and it rolls out of there. Meverden there for the rebound. Ahead to Lemoyne. Luke on the far wing, can't drive, gives to Meverden. He'll attack, comes near side to Hinson. Lee top of the circle, swings far side to Lemoyne. Back near side to Lee, back out top Hinson. 3-pointer by Brooks away and it rolls out of there. And pulled in by Cease. Stevens Point back on the attack, trailing by 5. Diekelman far side. Gives on the far wing to Chardonnay, picked up by Meverden. Holds it. Can't back in. Diekelman far side, gets a screen from Chardonnay. Still holds outside the arc. Now Chardonnay down low against Meverden. Can't back in. Looks back outside again. Diekelman top of the circle, hands back on the far side to Cease. Downstairs Chardonnay again double team, leans in, off balance shot, no good, but a foul called. Chardonnay drawing double team pressure when he posts up down there. Foul is called on Sam Meverden, Sam's first foul. 5th team foul, and Chardonnay back on the foul line to our left, shooting 2. First attempt is going to roll off. 8:21 remaining first half. Marshfield leads 13-8. Marcus Neve back in for Sam Meverden for Marshfield. Chardonnay, only a sophomore, averaging 17.6 per game for SPASH. His second free throw is up and it rolls out of there, and Lemoyne there for the rebound. Tigers back on offense, leading by 5. Kurth outside the arc. Lee on the far wing, holds the ball on Cease. Lemoyne swings near side to Neve. Back out top, Lemoyne fakes the 3, now drives and was held going to the basket. Point foul called here. That might be on Marshke. It is, that's his 3rd. So Marshke off the bench has 3 fouls, as does Ariel Council. 9th team foul, Luke Lemoyne with a 1-and-1 for Marshfield line right. Luke shooting 64% on the foul line. His first try is good. With 8:05 remaining in the first half, and Marshfield leading 14-8. One more free throw for Luke Lemoyne, foul line right. On the way and good. Marshfield up by 7, the Tigers' biggest lead. Backcourt pressure. Chardonnay with the ball for Stevens Point. Starts out on Marcus Neve. Moves into forecourt. Ball slapped loose. Chardonnay gets it back. And we have a Stevens Point timeout. Point will take timeout there first. 7:55 remaining in the first half. Our score is Marshfield 15 and Stevens Point 8. Cloverbelt Conference basketball.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Marshfield in that girls' game, 44-41. Boys' game now underway. Marshfield by 7. Stevens Point at first called a 30-second timeout and apparently changed it to a 60. All teams back on the floor. Marshfield still unbeaten in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, 3-0 this year. Point inbounding at quarter court. Klisch will toss in backcourt to Diekelman. And he'll recross on Lee. Heads for the far side. Backs it out once again. Diekelman still with it, gets a screen from Klisch. Still holds the ball, can't find Chardonnay down there. Now Marshke comes back near side to Klisch. He'll go baseline. Spins it back outside again. Diekelman down the lane. Backdoor feed to Marshke. Pump fakes, goes up and scores. And walk with the ball doing so. Went up and down before the shot, so that's 5-point turnovers. Well executed play. Marshfield gets a break by Marshke moving at foot before the shot. Now Marshfield back to front court, leading by 7. Hinson far side to Lee. Neve swings near side to Lemoyne. On the drive, the dotted line stopped. Back to Neve, top of the circle. Kurth, top of the key, hands back to Neve on the far wing. Man-to-man defense by Stevens Point. Neve down the lane, gets inside, short jumper off the glass and in. Neve scores it. Marshfield goes up by 9. Tigers' biggest lead. 6:55 left in the first half. Point to forecourt. Diekelman picked up by Lee out top. Swings it to the near side, knocked away out of bounds by Neve. Marcus almost had a steal there on that ball going to Chardonnay. Point inbounding at quarter court. Chardonnay will throw in. Comes near side to Klisch. He'll hand back outside to Cease. Klisch has it back on the near side, picked up by Kurth. Drives in the lane, spins to the dotted line. Back outside Diekelman. Diekelman to the near side. Looking downstairs for Klisch. He'll turn, lean in, one-hander up and in. 2 for Bennett Klisch. Point down by 7. Marshfield on offense. Lemoyne far side of the baseline. Stopped by Marshke. Swings it back outside again to Neve. Lemoyne swings it near side to Kurth. Braxton far side Hinson. Brooks pulls up at the foul line. Drives, one-hander on the way. Round and out, kept outside. And claimed by Stevens Point. Corralled by Diekelman. Point back on offense, trailing by 7. 5:55 left before halftime. Diekelman at the far hash mark. And we have a whistle and a moving screen against Stevens Point, apparently. And that's going to be on Jaron Cease, his second foul. 10th team foul, 6th turnover. Owen Hansen reports back in for Marshfield. Marcus Neve out. 5:50 left before halftime. Tigers lead by 7. Marshfield on offense. Lemoyne far wing. on the drive, stopped at the dotted line. Back out top to Hansen. Backs it inside to Lee. Drives the lane but missed the shot. The rebound to Chardonnay. Point rushing to front court. Diekelman comes near side to Cease. Turned away baseline. Out top again, Chardonnay drives on Hansen, stopped, gives to Cease, jumper from the circle on the way and no good, kicks out long to Lemoyne. Here's a run out for Hinson, Brooks on the drive, will lay it up and in. Hinson from Lemoyne off the rebound, Marshfield by 9. Stevens Point moving back to forecourt. Chardonnay will cross on Henson, drives down the lane, drops the ball, but poked away and a foul called on Hansen, I believe. Owen's first foul, 6th team foul. Point inbounding, baseline front court, 5:04 left before halftime. Diekelman looking, lobs near side to Klisch, holds on Kurth. Chardonnay, far side to Cease. Back out top to Marshke, holds the ball. Diekelman far hash mark, a lot of outside passing here. Chardonnay holds on the near wing, fakes the three, fakes it again, drives the dotted line, leans in, one-hander on the way and banked in. Tough shot for Chardonnay. He's got 8 of their 12 points. Marshfield leads by 7. Tiger ball. Lee in the near corner. Out front, Lemoyne. Far side, Hinson. Can't drive. Lemoyne gets it back. Spins in the lane, turns, can't go back door. Far side Hansen, a baseline 3 on the way, off the rim, no good, and pulled in by Cease. Taken away by Lee, who then missed a reverse layup, but Landon fouled on the shot. Quick hands by Landon Lee, forcing that play and drawing a SPASH foul. That call is on Jaron Cease. That's going to be 3 fouls on Cease. And Landon Lee gets free throws from Marshfield, foul line right. Landon shooting 82% on the foul line this year. His first foul shot is around and in. 4:21 remaining, first half. Tigers lead 20-12. One more for Landon Lee. Lee's second free throw is away and also good. Landon now leaves. He'll be replaced by Ryan Donovan, 6'3" senior, averaging a half point per game. Tigers rotating a lot of people tonight. I think mainly to play defense on Chardonnay. Some backcourt pressure here. Klisch up the floor for Stevens Point, spins across the timeline. Marshfield leads by 9. Klisch out top, far side Diekelman, picked up by Donovan. He'll go baseline, spins it back outside again, Chardonnay with it. Hands back to Diekelman, can't drive, tries again, gets inside, baseline to Chardonnay, a three-pointer away, it rims out of there, tipped high in the air, still batted way outside, and Stevens Point collects it. Back near side, Cease can't drive. Hands to Chardonnay. Back in the corner, Diekelman. Drives on Donovan. In the lane, spins one up, drops the ball. Taken away by Lemoyne. 2-on-2. Luke goes down the lane all the way, lays it up and in. Lemoyne for 2. Marshfield leads by 11. Point rushing back to front court. Diekelman comes near side to Chardonnay. Picked up by Hansen. Gets a screen to the foul line. Ball knocked away out near the timeline, but grabbed again by Klisch. Point resetting. Baseline Marshke turns. Out top again. Marshfield. Call is on Ryan Donovan. First on Ryan. 7th team foul, puts SPASH in the 1-and-1. Jake Diekelman foul line left. He'll shoot free throws for Stevens Point. First by Diekelman is up and no good, and Lemoyne claims the rebound. Marshfield rushing to front court. Luke comes near side to Hansen. Hinson top of the circle. Far side to Kurth. Baseline Donovan. Kurth has it back at the far hash mark. Stevens Point. Looks like they're almost in a zone here. Far side Lemoyne. Looks like a 2-1-2. Skips it near side to Hinson. Brooks for three on the way, around and out. Ball tipped in the corner, out of bounds, and off a Marshfield player. You're listening to Marshfield Stevens Point basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene DeLisio at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Point ball in front court to our left, 2:40 left before halftime. Marshfield leads by 13. Diekelman top of the circle, far side. Bounces downstairs to Chardonnay. He turns, leans in. One-hander is up and in. Chardonnay with 10 of Stevens Point's 14 points. Marshfield by 11, 2:25 before halftime. Stevens Point playing 2-1-2 zone defense. Far side Donovan with it. Back out top to Hinson. Right back to Donovan. Baseline Lemoyne. Backs in on Cease. Turnaround jumper away and good. Tough shot in traffic for Luke Lemoyne. He's got 10. Luke in double figures for the 7th time this year. Marshfield leads by 13, 2 minutes in the period. Point ball, Chardonnay on the near side. He'll lob up a three-point try. It's offline, and Lemoyne screens off to grab the rebound. He's then undercut. That's 5 rebounds for Luke, who's averaging 4.5 per game. Foul is on Noah Marshke. That's going to be 4 fouls on Marshke before halftime. Marshke with 4 fouls. And Luke Lemoyne gets 2 free throws, line right. Coach Kroll will bring back Ariel Council, who has 3 fouls himself. Lemoyne's first foul shot away and good. 1:56 left before halftime. Marshfield leads 28-14. Luke Lemoyne with 1 more free throw for the Tigers. He fires, it's on the way and good. Luke has 12 points here in the first half. Tigers lead by 15, their biggest lead. Point rushing to front court, 1:50 before halftime. Council near side. Diekelman near the center line. Far side to Cease. He'll bounce it downstairs to Chardonnay. Turns without the shot. Back outside, Cease again. Comes to Diekelman on the near wing. Klisch down low, one-on-one with Kurth. He'll wheel the baseline, one-hander up and in. Klisch for 2, had a mismatch there. Marshfield by 13, 90 seconds in the period. Tigers back to front court. Donovan, baseline Lemoyne. Lobs it near side to Hinson. Now Kurth back out front. Hinson gets it back. Kurth top of the circle. Baseline Donovan fakes the 3. Zone defense here by Stevens Point. Tigers taking their time. 60 seconds left before halftime. Kurth goes high post to Hansen. Backdoor feed to Lemoyne. Turns back out top. Kurth. Three-pointer for Braxton. Offline. Lemoyne rebounds back up and missed it. Tipped outside and Donovan has it. Tigers retain possession. Baseline Hansen. Cut off. Tigers reset. 35 seconds in the period. Kurth lobs out top to Donovan. High post Lemoyne, far side Kurth. Here's a three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound to Council. 25 seconds in the period. Stevens Point back on offense. Council between the circles. 17 seconds left before halftime. Marshfield by 13. Council to the timeline. Holds the ball on Hinson. Clock down to 10 seconds remaining. Council makes his move. Comes to Diekelman. Near side to Klisch with 6. 5. Klisch out top. In the lane, Chardonnay. Turnaround for 15. Banked. No good. Rebound to Hinson. He'll hold the ball as time expires. And the Marshfield Tigers have a 13-point lead here at the halftime break. Cloverbelt Conference boys basketball tomorrow evening. Columbus Dons face Greenwood at Columbus High School in Marshfield tomorrow evening. Game time 7:15. Also in the Cloverbelt Conference on Thursday night, Gilman is at Spencer. Neelsville at Colby. Owen Withee plays at Loyal tomorrow at 7:15. Our broadcast of that game begins at 7 p.m. right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. Also in the Cloverbelt on Thursday, Thorpe is at Bloomer, Stanley Boyd plays at Regis, Osseo Fairchild is at Cadott. We're at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield for Wisconsin Valley Conference boys and girls basketball tonight. We're in the halftime of our boys basketball game this evening. Our halftime score is Marshfield 29 and Stevens Point 16.
I know it's kind of inconvenient, but we're actually going to go in the bleachers so we don't have to move our camera right now. All right, just zoom out as much as you can. Is right here good enough? All right, you want to go up and make sure the audio is working? And then switch over to... We'll talk to Coach first, and then we'll talk to Emma. Testing, testing. All right, here at halftime of the SPASH Marshfield boys game, we've got Coach Terpstra to talk about the first game in this doubleheader series. So you guys were able to pull out the tight win over Marshfield, two undefeated teams, two very good teams. Just talk a little bit about, struggling early and what you guys had to do to pull it out tonight.
Well, I thought we had good looks. Marshfield played great defense, and we did get some looks that in the second half we just shot the ball with more confidence, more urgency, and the girls just, played with a lot more urgency. Maybe the backs against the wall, maybe made, their nerves, less nerves, made them think less, and just, their basketball abilities just came out and made shots, and our pressure kind of hurt them and caused some opportunities for us.
Obviously, you spoke about the pressure. Defense is a key thing when shots aren't falling. You guys were able to shut down Danielle Minsas pretty well tonight, who recently just scored 1,000 points. Just talk about, having your girls be able to shut down a player like that in a big game.
Well, it's team defense, but I got to give Brittany Beatles a lot of credit. She's just, tough as nails, always competing. She's kind of our, whoever is a strong offensive player, she always guards. Very unselfish player. Doesn't get a lot of credit, but we wouldn't be the team we are without her.
All right, and then one last question for you, Coach. So obviously with that, you and Marshfield are the last two undefeated teams left. You guys are now the only one. Just tell me about how that feels to be the last undefeated team and to be able to knock off such a strong team.
I hate to do coach speak, but I don't really care. I just care about, I celebrated with the girls after the game, and now we're just worried about being 1-0 against Rapids, doing what it takes to beat them, and you just worry about the next game and let things take care of itself.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congratulations on the win tonight. Now we're here to talk to our player of the game, Emma Josie. So, Emma, you were able to finish with 17 tonight. Shots weren't falling in the first half. You got things going. Just tell me a little bit about how you were able to do that with your teammates.
I think at halftime we just kind of made a mental switch. We knew what we had to do to get started. And the first 4 minutes are very crucial of the second half. So I think that as a team, too, we just mentally switched and we were like, this is our game.
It's a big mental game. So you guys were down 20-2, for most of the first half of the game. Coach called the timeout. You guys were able to go on a 15-0 run after. What did he tell you guys to get you motivated for that comeback?
Just this is not how we play. We can play better than this. Our toughness needs to be, we need to be more confident, stuff like that. And it's just kind of switched for all of us.
And then last question for you. So obviously, you guys are undefeated in conference now. That puts you guys to first. Just talk about your personal goals for the rest of the season along with the team goals.
Personal goals, honestly, I'm a big team goal kind of person. I wanna win as much as we can as a team, and we're holding the rope for each other. We're confident with what we have, and I think that's super important. Personal, just kind of, is on the side, and it's like it's achievable, but it's not my main focus.
All right, thank you. And then I will give you this.
Okay.
I will pass it down, and then I'm Josie.
Okay. Look at that. I'm Emma Josie, and I'm in the house.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. That is all for our post-game show for the girls' game. Now we're continuing on to the second half of boys' action in the SPASH Marshfield doubleheader.
Country Wireless Unlimited High-Speed Internet. We bring the internet to you, always growing and expanding our coverage with new high-speed in select areas. There are non-contract options available, as well as free installation with a 2-year contract. Rural, residential, and business services are available, and many plans to choose from. Call our office for details today, 715-389-8584. Visit them online at countrywireless.com and like them on Facebook.
As we start the second half, Marshfield by 13. Stevens Point inbounding at the center line. Spash ball in front court to our right. Chardonnay picked up by Neve, comes near side, hands to Diekelman. Council on the far wing, defense by Hinson. Back out front, Cease, a three-pointer away and hits the rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Braxton Kurth. Tigers to front court. Hinson far side. Hands to Lemoyne. He'll bring it back out front. Luke picks up his dribble. Lobs near side to Kurth. Braxton holds outside the arc. Looks like Point might be still playing a 2-3 zone defense. His first no good. Early second half, Marshfield leads 29-16. Second foul shot for Marcus Neve, around and falls in. Marcus now with 6 tonight. Tigers lead by 14. Point on offense, Council rushing to front court, to the baseline, stopped. Back out top again to Diekelman. Council gets it back on the near side, can't drive on Hinson. Cease comes back out top, now downstairs Chardonnay on the post up. Backing in on Neve, turns, backdoor feed, an easy lay-in for Klisch. Chardonnay drew the defense to him, found Klisch for the easy basket. Marshfield by 12, early second half. 2-3 zone defense by Stevens Point. Neve on the far wing, comes out top to Klisch, near side to Hinson. Brooks holds, baseline Lemoyne. Luke backs in. Hinson gets it back, now back out front to Kurth. Tigers patient here against the zone defense. Near side Hinson. Downstairs to Lemoyne. He'll back it out. Now back in the corner. Hinson for 3. Up and off the rim. No good. Rebound to Hinson. Back up. His shot blocked, but comes out long to Neve. Tigers retain possession. Lemoyne in the lane. Turns 10-footer away and good. Luke Lemoyne with 14 points and 6 rebounds so far tonight. Tigers back up by 14. Applying pressure in backcourt. Diekelman starts out. He'll cross on Kurth to the far side. Baseline Council on the drive in the lane, 10-footer away, no good. Rebound with one hand to Lemoyne. 7 rebounds for Luke tonight. Brings the ball to front court himself. Passes back out top. Neve to Hanson on the near wing. Baseline Hinson. Brooks spins it back outside again. In the lane, Lemoyne. Turns to the dotted line. Baseline to Kurth. He'll drive all the way inside and back into Hinson. No shot for Brooks. Tigers looking for a good shot, but Hinson in too deep on that play. Now Neve will reset. Kurth holds on the near wing. Neve starts to drive with the foul line. Back to Kurth. Fakes the 3. Braxton back out top. Tigers patient against this zone defense with a 14-point lead. Neve baseline pulls up. 15-footer baseline. Good for Marcus Neve. Marcus with 8. Tigers by 16. Their biggest lead. Applying pressure again. Council in backcourt. Comes into Diekelman. Starts out on Kurth. They'll cross the timeline. Council back on the near side. Baseline to Chardonnay. Turns on Neve. Back out top. An open 3 on the way. Up and in for Bennett Klisch. Klisch for 3. Marshfield by 13. Tigers to forecourt. Kurth stands between the circles, surveying that zone defense. Neve at the far hash mark. High post Lemoyne. Back to Kurth. He'll pop a 3-point try. Rims out of there. Ball in the corner and tracked down by Hinson. Tigers retain possession. Brooks holds on the near wing, goes baseline. Turned away down low, comes back out to Kurth. Lemoyne high post. Now Neve deep on the far wing. Baseline Hanson has no shot. Owen backs in, hands back to Lemoyne, top of the key. Baseline Neve, a 3-pointer away and good. A 3 for Marcus Neve, his 5th of the year. Marcus now in double figures for the 6th consecutive ball game. Tigers back up by 14, and a long pass goes down the floor out of bounds. Looks like that was tipped by a Marshfield ball player. Noah Marshke, who committed 4 fouls in the first half, will come back for Stevens Point for Jaron Cease. 4 minutes into the second half, Marshfield leads 37-21, matching their biggest lead. Diekelman inbounding. Far side Klisch in the lane, drops the ball, but he was held going to the basket. Marshfield foul here on Luke Lemoyne. Second foul on Luke. First team foul. Luke Lemoyne, twice this year, has had 8 rebounds in the ball game. By our count, he now has 7 tonight. Inbound pass to Council. Brings it back out top for Stevens Point. Far side Chardonnay. Open 3 is away and no good. Ball tipped in the corner, out of bounds, and last hit by Klisch. Marshfield ball. There were 2 point men there surrounding Klisch, surrounding Kurth rather, and Klisch knocked the ball out of bounds. Tigers by 14, back on the attack. Point back on that zone defense. Neve, baseline to Hansen. In the lane, Lemoyne, fall away jump shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Chardonnay, ahead to Diekelman. Front court, Klisch on the near side. Lemoyne back defensively. Klisch holds to Diekelman, goes baseline, swings it back in the far corner to Council. Three-pointer blocked by Neve, picked up by Hinson, ahead to Neve. Marcus on the run out, and he'll jam it. Neve on the block, Hinson on the rebound, and Neve on the slam. Tigers by 18. Point back to front court. Baseline, Klisch in the lane. Comes back out to Diekelman. Marshke on the far side. Back on the near side, Diekelman, pass downstairs to Chardonnay. Off-balance shot is missed, but a foul called on the play. That's going to be on Hansen, I believe. Let's see. Maybe on Neve. It is on Hansen. Second on Owen, second team foul. Chardonnay drawing double team assignments every time he gets the ball in the low post. He'll shoot 2 free throws here. His first is good. 12:58 left in regulation time. Marshfield leads 39-22. Grant Chardonnay, just a sophomore, gets one more foul shot. It is on the way and good. So Chardonnay has 12 tonight. Klisch has 9. Everyone else has 2 for Stevens Point. Marshfield back on the attack, leading by 16. Neve lobs far side to Kurth, near side to Hinson. Swings it cross court to Kurth, he'll drive the baseline. Underneath to Hinson, ball slapped loose. Picked up by Lemoyne, comes out to Hinson for a three-point try, and it's good. Brooks Hinson hits his second 3 of the ball game. Marshfield up by 19, Tigers' biggest lead, and Stevens Point may want a timeout here. Point takes a timeout. Their second, with 12:35 remaining in regulation time, on our score, Marshfield 42, Stevens Point 23.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
You're listening to Wisconsin Valley Conference basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Marshfield leads by 19. Point ball in front court to our right. Marshke near corner, out top to Klisch. At the foul line, turned away, gets it back to Marshke. Penetrates, cut off. Council on the far wing. Baseline Diekelman is held going to the basket. Tiger foul here. Hansen is there, but it's not be on Hansen. It's on Kurth. First on Braxton, third team foul. Point inbounding, baseline front court. Diekelman will throw in. In the near corner to Council. Downstairs, Chardonnay on the post-up. Short jumper rolls in. Marshfield by 17, 12:05 to play. Tigers back on offense. Hinson on the near wing. Point still in that half-court 2-3. Brooks has it back on the near side. Spins it out top to Kurth. Tigers patient against that zone defense. Neve on the far wing. Kurth swings near side to Hinson. Can't cut off the 3. Skips it far side to Neve. High post Lemoyne. Back to Hinson on the near side. Bucks can attack. Lobs it back out top to Kurth. Tigers very patient here. Kurth out top on the drive at the foul line. Kicks back to Hinson for a three-point try. Up and in. Hinson with 3 threes tonight, giving him 34 for the year. Marshfield leads by 20. It's point basketball. Near side, Marshke outside the arc. Can't drive on Hanson, hands back to Klisch. They swing far side, Council with it. Defense by Hinson. Klisch once again top of the key. Tigers playing half court man-to-man. Council far side, drives on Hinson, stop near side Diekelman. Three-pointer away, it rims out of there, and Lemoyne grabs the rebound. Luke to front court, lead for Hinson, comes back out to Neve. Lemoyne gets it back, can't drive the lane. Neve far side, backdoor feed, Henson for the lay-in. Henson from Neve, and Marshfield leads by 22. 10:40 to play. Point ball, Diekelman out top. Far side hits Klisch. Here's Marshke on the near wing. Bounces downstairs to Council. Holds the ball, now spins it back outside again. Klisch out top for a three-point try. It's going to rim out of there. Hinson there for the rebound, his 5th. Ahead to Lemoyne. Luke on the drive, throws it up and missed it, but was tripped and fouled going to the basket. Stevens point foul. That's on Chardonnay. That's 4 fouls on Grant Chardonnay. So Chardonnay and Marshke each have 4. Council and Cease each have 3. Luke Lemoyne, 4 of 4 on the foul line tonight, shooting 2, line left. Luke's first attempt is good. 10:19 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield leads 48-25. Landon Lee back in for Braxton Kurth in the Tiger lineup. One more for Luke Lemoyne, foul line left. Shot is on the way and good. Luke tonight, 16 points, 8 rebounds. Marshfield leads by 24. Applying pressure in backcourt, Marshke has the ball. Moves across the 10-second line for Stevens Point. Diekelman far side to Klisch. Backs it out. Stands between the circles. Looks for some help. Now near side to Cease. Has it on Hinson. Back out top Diekelman. Baseline to Council. He'll attack to the dotted line. Lean in without the shot. Inside to Klisch. He'll back in. Ball stripped loose on the floor and picked up by Landon Lee. Long front court feed. Neve behind the defense. Hands to Hanson. Owen holds, comes back out top again to Lemoyne. Luke has it stricken away. And a steal here for Cease. He'll drive down the floor and lay it in, and is fouled on the shot. Basket good by Jaron Cease. And the foul called on Luke Lemoyne, Luke's 3rd foul. 4th team foul. Sam Miverton comes in for Lemoyne in the Tiger lineup. And Jaron Cease, foul line right, attempting a 3-point play for Stevens Point. Cease ready. His free throw is up and in. Tigers still lead by 21 with 9:35 to play. Neve starts out in backcourt. He'll cross the 10-second line for Marshfield. Picked up by Council. Stevens Point now playing half-court man-to-man. Hinson on the cut to Neve. Baseline shot by Marcus. Off the back of the rim, no good. And rebounded by Mel Marshke of Stevens Point. Diekelman comes to front court. Back out top, Cease with it. Drives on Hinson, turned away. Far side, Diekelman holds in the far corner. Picked up by Lee. He'll attack. Cut off. Baseline. Here's a three-pointer by Cease on the way. No good. And we have a rebounding foul here, I think, on Marshfield. That's on Landon Lee. 2nd on Landon. 5th team foul. Point will inbound. Baseline front court. Halfway through the second half, Marshfield leads by 21. Inbound pass comes to Council on the near wing. Fakes the 3 on Neve. Passes downstairs, and Neve knocks the ball out of bounds. Point again to inbound. Baseline front court. Diekelman will throw in. Hits Marshke. Back out top again. Cease with it. Diekelman top of the circle once again. Picked up by Lee. Now Marshke looking in from the near wing. Hands back to Cease. He can't attack. Council can't go to the baseline. Stopped there by Hinson. Tries again to the foul line. He's back near side to Cease. He'll attack. Not much happening there. Now Point backs it out. Klisch hands back to Cease on the far side. Pulls up. A long 2 on the way and missed. The rebound, though, comes down to Klisch, back up and in. Rebound basket for Bennett Klisch. He has 11 tonight. He's averaging 3.2 per game. Has scored 11 tonight. Marshfield by 19 with 8:10 to play. Tigers to forecourt. Neve out top. Drives the foul line, throws the ball by Meverton in the corner, out of bounds. That's only the 4th turnover for Marshfield tonight. Grant Chardonnay back in for Stevens Point with his 4 fouls. And he'll replace Noah Marshke and his 4 fouls. 8:05 remaining. Marshfield leads 49-30. Inbound pass slapped loose by Lieb, picked up by Diekelman. Point back on offense. Point's only played 6 guys tonight. Klisch out top. Bounces downstairs to Chardonnay. Turns on Hansen. Attacks the dotted line. Can't get the shot off. Lobs it out top. Picked up by Council in the far corner. He'll drive inside. His shot blocked. Knocks a man down. A couple of guys on the floor. Looks like a Marshfield foul here. And a technical foul has been called as well. Foul is on Marcus Neve, his 3rd. Technical foul also on Marcus Neve. That gives Marcus 4 fouls. Marshfield now has 7 team fouls, so Ariel Council will shoot free throws, foul line right. First attempt is good. 7:44 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield leads 49-31. Second free throw for Council. Up and in. Council will now stay there and shoot the technical free throws. First shot, good. Marshfield by 16. And the second free throw for Council rattles out. So Council makes 3 of 4. And Stevens Point now gets the ball out of bounds. Marshfield brings Kurth and Lemoyne back in for Neve and Meverton. 7:44 remaining. Marshfield leads 49-33. Point inbounding at the center line. Klisch will toss in. Looking to Diekelman in backcourt. Comes across the line on Lee. Council far side. Council between the circles. Far side hits Klisch. High post Chardonnay turns down the lane. Double team. Hands inside to Klisch for the lay-in. Marshfield lead down to 14 with 7:20 to play. Klisch with 13 tonight. Now Marshfield back on the attack. Kurth far side to Lemoyne. On the drive, baseline, leans in, one-hander off the glass and in. 18 for Luke Lemoyne tonight. Tigers by 16. Long front court pass comes to Diekelman. He'll drive on Lee. Landon then blocks his shot and goes out of bounds. Last hit actually by Kurth trying to save it. Luke Lemoyne right now, 18 points and 8 rebounds. Big night for Luke tonight. Point inbounding, baseline front court with 6:59 to play. Marshfield by 16. Chardonnay comes into Diekelman. Council has it back on the near side. Back out front to Chardonnay. Turns on Hansen. Shoots a three-pointer. No good. Rebound to Lemoyne. Luke dribbles to front court himself. Hands to Kurth on the far wing. 6:45 left. Marshfield by 16. Kurth out front. Hands to Lemoyne. Luke facing the basket. Pulls up without the shot. Lee far side to Hinson. Baseline. Hansen holds it. Got Hinson on the far wing. They swing back near side to Lee. Landon goes baseline, gets inside. Turned away, comes back out to Lemoyne. Luke on the drive. The dotted line spins back out to Lee. Landon can't take the shot. Tigers are killing time now. 6:15 left. Hinson down the lane, leans in, reverse layup, rolls off. Rebound to Hinson, tied up on the play. Possession stays with Marshfield. Tigers will toss it in, baseline front court, leading by 16 with 6:09 to play. Lee will throw it in. Looking to Hinson back in the corner. Hansen out top, near side to Kurth. Baseline to Lemoyne. Luke drives in the lane, leans in, one-hander up, and it rolls off, but he's bumped and fouled on the shot. Call against Stevens Point here. It'll be on Cease, his 4th. Only the 3rd team foul, so Chardonnay Cease and Marshke all have 4 fouls. Council has 3. No one else. Well, Diekelman has 1. Lemoyne shooting free throws. First is up and in. 19 for Luke tonight. 6:02 to play. Tigers lead 52-35. 1 more free throw for Luke Lemoyne. It is up and in. 20 points for Luke Lemoyne tonight. The second time this year Luke has scored 20 points in the ballgame. Quickly, Council comes to front court for Stevens Point. Klisch, far side Diekelman, open three-pointer away and no good. Tipped high in the air and grabbed by Cease, who lays it in, and he's fouled. Cease right there for the rebound basket and draws contact as well. Basket good. Foul on Braxton Kurth, his second. 8th team foul. Marshke comes back in for Stevens Point for Chardonnay. And Jaron Cease on the foul line attempting a 3-point play. His shot is up and in. Cease has 6 tonight. Marshfield by 15 with 5:50 left. Hinson takes the ball across the timeline, hands to Lee. Hanson on the near side. Holds outside the arc, baseline to Kurth. Far side, Landon Lee with it. Kurth back out front, comes near side to Hanson. Bounces into Hinson, ball knocked loose and stolen by Marshke. Holds in backcourt, gives to Council. He'll cross the timeline. Diekelman on the near side. Marshke top of the circle. Goes back out top. Council fakes the 3, still holds the ball. Marshke on the near wing, attacks to the dotted line. Spins, leans in, one-hander off the glass and in. Marshke scores it. Marshfield by 13. 5 minutes to play. Tigers back down the floor. Lee near the center line. Man-to-man defense by Stevens Point. Lemoyne top of the circle. Holds the ball, starts to drive down the lane, kicks out baseline Lee. 3-pointer away, off the rim, and no good. Tipped high in the air, grabbed by Henson, back up and in. Rebound basket for Owen Hanson. Tigers back up by 15 with 4:40 left. It's point ball, Council far side to Marshke. Cease to the circle, turned away by Kurth. Baseline to Klisch, downstairs to Marshke. That pass knocked down by Lemoyne, stolen by Kurth. Point turnover. Lemoyne front court to Hinson. Brooks holds for Lee. Now Hinson gets it back, top of the circle. Heads for the far wing. Looks for some help now. Back out top to Lee with 4:15 left, and Marshfield by 15. Here's Kurth on the near wing. Holds the ball, drives the baseline. Lobs it in the far corner, Lemoyne. He'll get inside, lay it up off the glass and in, and an offensive foul on Luke. Knocked down Marshke. Luke Lemoyne gets called on the charge, his 4th foul. Grant Chardonnay back in for Stevens Point, replacing Marshke. That's the 9th team foul against Marshfield. 4:02 to play. Marshfield leads 55-40. Point inbounding, baseline backcourt, coming length of the floor. Marshke looking, comes into Diekelman, picked up by Lee in backcourt. Diekelman crossing the timeline, comes to Council on the near side. Lobs downstairs, Chardonnay, pushed from behind on the pass. Tiger foul called here. That's on Owen Hanson. Owen's 3rd foul. 10th team foul puts Stevens Point in the double bonus. Grant Chardonnay, 4 of 6 on the foul line tonight, and he'll shoot 2 foul line right. His first try is going to spin out. 3:52 remaining. Marshfield on top, 55-40. Chardonnay with a second free throw. Away and short and pulled in by Lemoyne. That should give Luke a double-double. 10 rebounds along with 20 points tonight. Marshfield by 15 with 3:45 to play. Tiger ball, Hinson on the far wing. Baseline to Lee. Skips it near side. Kurth in the corner. He'll drive the baseline. Kick it back outside to Lemoyne. Look at the foul line. Leans in. Fall away jump shot up and in. Luke Lemoyne, 22 points and 10 rebounds tonight. Marshfield by 17. Point to forecourt. Council deep on the far wing. Picked up by Hinson. Back out top to Cease. On the cut foul line, Chardonnay. Jump shot no good. Rebound to Landon Lee. Ahead to Hinson. Brooks on the far side. Goes back out top. Lemoyne with it. Lobs far corner. Lee drives the baseline. Gets inside. Hands to Kurth. He'll drive and score it. Kurth from Lee. Marshfield by 19 with 2:55 left. It's point basketball. Council drives the near side, stopped by Hinson. Back outside, hits Chardonnay. Council has it right back with 2:45 left. Marshfield on top by 19. Council holds baseline for Chardonnay. On the cut inside, Diekelman, stop down low, turns around without the shot. Chardonnay gets it back. He'll drive the baseline on Hanson, forcing the shot, missed it, but fouled, likely by Owen on that play. Owen Hanson commits the foul. That's his fourth. And Grant Chardonnay back on the foul line for Stevens Point. Chardonnay shooting free throws. First shot is good. He's got 15. Miverden back in for Marshfield, along with Bennett Lang, 5'10 senior, averaging 1 point per game. Hansen and Kurth will leave. Second free throw for Chardonnay is also good. And now Stevens Point wants a timeout. Point's third timeout, 2:32 remaining in regulation time. And our score is Marshfield 59, Stevens Point 42.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
17, 2.5 to play. Marshfield inbounding, baseline backcourt, coming length of the floor. Man-to-man pressure by Stevens Point. Landon Lee with it, ahead to Brooks Hinson. Lobs across the line to Bennett Lutt. Bennett holds on the far wing. Hinson back out top. Point aggressive in their defense here. Hinson protecting the ball. Inside to Lee, back outside again to Lemoyne. 2:15 left, Marshfield by 17. Luke spins it back outside to Lee. Point chasing the basketball on the outside. Miverden, baseline to Lang. Bennett drives back to Sam. Goes back out to Lee. Landon holds in the timeline with 1:55 left. Marshfield on top by 17. Lang far side, baseline to Miverden. Swings it back outside again to Lee. Landon through traffic, hands near side to Lemoyne. Tigers just protecting the basketball, killing time, down to 1:40 left. Marshfield on top by 17. Hinson, a reach-in foul coming here on Diekelman. His second foul. The fifth team foul, so Marshfield not shooting as of yet. Tigers will toss it in a quarter court, leading by 17 with 1:39 to play. Lang will throw in backcourt to Hinson. And Brooks will recross the timeline and poked at and fouled by Diekelman. 3 on Diekelman. 6 team foul. Clock now at 1:34 remaining. Tigers now bring in Jeff Marsh. 6-foot senior, averaging 1.2 per game. Luke Lemoyne leaves. 22 points and 10 rebounds for Luke tonight, a double-double. Inbound pass to Lee. And he'll recross with 90 seconds to play. Lee comes near side to Hinson, double teamed. Dribbles through it. Landon gets it back out top. Dribbles on the outside, far side to Lang. Through traffic, double teamed, lost the ball. Lobs it inside, where it's stolen away by Stevens Point. Marshke comes to front court. Far side Chardonnay launches a three-point try. Rims out, rebound to Lang. And it holds in backcourt. 60 seconds to play. Hands to Lee. Tigers by 17. Hinson back across the timeline for Marshfield. Lee in the center circle. Marshke playing him. Lee still holds the ball. Clock down to 45 seconds left. Lee double team, triple team now. A reach in. Ball comes loose, but Landon stays with it. Still holds it. Dribbles back out top to Hinson. Now with 35 seconds left. Pass out top to Hinson. Knocked away, but Brooks gets it back. Comes to the near side. Dribbles through traffic. Hands back to Lee. 25 seconds left. Marshfield by 17. And now Lee will hold the ball into the timeline, and Chardonnay able to stand next to it. Marshfield leading almost start to finish in this one tonight. to stay unbeaten in the conference race. Not much action here. Lee just holding the ball into the timeline. Clock winds down. 10 seconds left. As players going to look at each other. Clock down to 5 seconds. There'll be no further play in this one. Marsh now holds the ball. The Marshfield Tigers come away with the win in this boys basketball matchup tonight. Marshfield Tiger girls basketball team back in action Friday night at Wausau West. Game time 7:15. That broadcast Friday at 7 p.m. right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. Our final score this evening, the Marshfield Tigers 59, Stevens Point 42. Back with a recap on our postgame report in just a moment.
High school.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
was like the third or fourth. He put his car in the ditch. So
That's impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I did that a couple weeks ago. So I can't say anything. But. All right, Luke, you can come right over here and we'll talk to Coach first. All right, we are here on the back end of the SPASH Marshfield doubleheader. Marshfield boys were able to pick up the big win tonight. So here we're talking to Coach Fisher to just tell us a little bit more about the game and talk about what's going on. So one of the big things was obviously your guys' defense. You had some big scoring, but defensively you played a lot of guys. You were able to, keep them under control to some extent. Just talk about having the depth on the bench and being able to make defensive switches to beat a team like this.
Our depth certainly worked in our favor tonight. The first half was a little bit disjointed. There was a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppages and plays. It was a physical first half, and it's tough to get in any type of offensive flow when the game keeps stopping. 10-second stop, 10-second stop. It took us a little while to adjust to how physical we needed to be offensively and defensively, but we responded well. They threw some zone at us tonight. First time all year we really got zoned on defense, but I'm proud of the guys. Anytime you get a conference win, you got to celebrate it.
Speaking of conference wins, that's your guys' fourth conference win, leaving you undefeated in conference. You guys are number first right now. Just talk about, getting those wins, beating the teams you have so far, and what you have going forward with some of the teams you have coming up.
Yeah, we've put ourselves in a good spot. We're playing well. We haven't played our best basketball yet, but we really have to focus one game at a time because every opponent in our conference and non-conference poses a different threat. We've got Wausau West on Friday night, another home game for us. And Wausau West, they're going to defend. They're going to get after us. They'll make us defend them as well. They're going to work to make sure they get a good shot. So we got to be ready to go. We got to have 2 good days of preparation before Friday.
All right, thank you, Coach. That's all we have for you tonight.
Tigers.
Now we'll talk to our player of the game, Luke Lemoyne. So, Luke, just tell us a little bit tonight about your scoring. You had a double-double, 22 points, 10 rebounds. Just talk a little bit about how you were able to do it on both ends tonight.
It's not really all me. It's like the team, the passes, the cuts, the way we tore the 2-3 up. So it's nothing individual. I would say, in my opinion, the rebounds just come down to the defensive end and lead to transition. So you go up and grab them.
As you said, a lot of it's a team thing. So you guys are first in conference right now. Just talk a little bit about what the team's been able to do and what you guys want to take going forward. Some of your goals for the rest of the season.
We just take it game by game and week by week. And every time a conference game comes up, those mean the most to us. So we're just trying to win every conference game possible.
You were able to get the big one against SPASH tonight. Obviously, you guys were able to get them in a little bit of foul trouble. So, what's going through your head when guys like Council Jr. and Chardonnay, get those 3rd, 4th fouls? What are you thinking offensively?
I was going to say attack a 5 and 24, or whoever had the 4 fouls, but they went into 2-3, so it's hard to attack anybody individually.
Yeah, you guys still did a good job of scoring on them tonight, able to get a pretty significant win here. Just tell me a little bit more about what you think coming up. You got West, Merrill, Rapids, and DC Everest all within the next month.
I'm excited for everybody we play. We still got 2 conference teams we haven't played, and then the 6 more after that are the guys we just have to repeat against. So I'm excited for every single one of them.
All right, thank you, Luke, and then I'll give you that.
I'm Luke Lemoyne, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Luke. Congratulations. That is all tonight for Marshfield SPASH doubleheader. We're at the conclusion. SPASH taking the first girls game and Marshfield taking the boys game. I'm Sydney Seavey, signing off for Zaleski Sports. That's all for tonight.